All right, let's dive into a topic that I swear trips up almost every single trader when they first get started. It's a fundamental misunderstanding about futures margin. And look, if you're coming from the world of stocks, you have to unlearn what you've learned. Because getting this wrong isn't some small mistake, it's the kind of thing that can and does blow up accounts. So let's get this straight right now.
I want you to burn this idea into your brain. In futures, margin is not a loan. It is not borrowed money, it is a performance bond. Think of it as a good faith deposit. And trust me when I say this, understanding that one single difference is how you survive in this game. This isn't just about semantics, it changes the entire risk equation.
So let's put these two side by side, because this is where it really clicks. On one side, you have your regular stock and options margin. That's simple, right? Your broker lends you money to juice up your buying power, and in return, you pay them interest on that loan. But on the other side, you have futures margin. That is your money, your capital, put up as collateral with the exchange itself to prove you're good for any potential losses.
And here's the best part. Because it's your money and not a loan, you pay zero interest. None. You can hold a futures position for days, weeks, even months, and you will not pay a single dime in margin interest. The best analogy is a security deposit on an apartment. As long as you fulfill your end of the deal, you get it back.
So right about now, you're probably thinking, wait a second, Steve. No interest on all this leverage? What's the catch? And you're smart to ask that, because there is always a catch in the financial markets. And the catch here is a mechanism that is, frankly, both beautiful in its efficiency and absolutely brutal in its execution.
The catch is called mark-to-market. This is the engine that makes the entire futures world go around. See, with a stock, if you're up or down, it's just a paper gain or loss, right? It's not real money until you sell. Futures, completely different. The system forces you to realize your position in cold, hard cash every single day.
Here's how that works. You hold a trade open past the close, and at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, the exchange settles up. If you made money on the day, that exact profit gets deposited right into your account as cash. Real, spendable cash. But if you lost money, that exact amount is immediately deducted from your cash balance. The gain is real, and the pain is real. There is nowhere to hide.
Now, this daily settlement system is precisely what allows for the incredible leverage in futures. The exchange can let you control a massive amount of value because they aren't taking much risk. They square up with you every 24 hours. This eliminates their counterparty risk, which in turn lets them offer you this enormous power. But with that power comes a whole lot of peril.
Let's just put some hard numbers on this. In the stock world, you've got Regulation T. It's pretty standard. It gives you 2-to-1 leverage. You put up $50,000, you can buy $100,000 worth of stock. That's our baseline. Pretty straightforward.
Now, welcome to the futures world. Here, we use something called SPN margining. And that 2-to-1 leverage, forget about it. We're talking more like 20-to-1 leverage, sometimes even more. It is a completely different universe of capital efficiency, and it's all made possible by that performance bond and daily mark-to-market system.
So let's lay it all out nice and clean. With options or stocks, you've got a loan, you're paying interest, you have 2-to-1 leverage, and you settle up when you close out. With futures, you've got a performance bond, zero interest, massive 20-to-1 leverage, and the critical piece, daily settlement. Your P&L becomes real cash, or a real cash deficit, in your account every single day. Okay, enough with the theory. Let's talk real dollars and cents, because this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where you really need to understand the danger zone, the actual minimum capital you must have in your account just to hold a position overnight. So to give you a real-world example, to hold one standard E-mini S&P 500 contract, the ES, you need about $24,000 in your account as a performance bond. For the smaller micro contract, the MES, it's about a tenth of that, so around $2,400. Now here's the key. If your daily losses from mark-to-market drop your account cash below that number, you get a margin call. And in futures, that isn't a friendly suggestion. It often means you're liquidated instantly.
So when you put it all together, the performance bond instead of a loan, the daily mark-to-market reckoning, the incredible leverage, it becomes crystal clear. You're not just dealing with another investment. You're dealing with a professional-grade financial instrument.
This system gives you the ability to wield an incredible amount of market power with very little capital. It's a power tool, plain and simple. And just like any power tool, it can help you build something amazing with speed and efficiency. But if you get careless, if you disrespect the risk for even a moment, it will take your hand clean off before you even know what happened. Understanding the mechanics of a performance bond versus a loan, that's the first step. It's essential.
You have that knowledge now. But the real question, the one you have to ask yourself, is a lot harder. It's not about what you know. It's about whether you have the discipline to use this powerful tool correctly. Because that, and that alone, is what will determine your future.